This gentle meditation is designed to help you unwind, quiet your mind, and slip into deep restorative relaxation. As you listen, allow your body to soften, your breath to slow, and your thoughts to gently drift away so you can fully surrender to rest. Let's begin by gently arriving in this moment together. You have carried so much today, seen and unseen, and simply pressing play is already a soft decision in favor of your well-being. Right now, there is no rush, no deadline, and no expectation that you must do anything perfectly, because this space is created only to help you feel safe, settled, and deeply at ease. Find a position that feels truly comfortable for your body. If you are lying down, allow your head to be supported, your neck long, your shoulders loose, and your arms resting wherever they feel the most natural. If you are seated, let your spine be gently lengthened without strain, your feet resting on the floor or tucked comfortably beneath you, your hands relaxed and unburdened. Take a slow, easy breath in through your nose. Feel the air filling your lungs, expanding your chest, reminding your body that it is allowed to receive. Then release the breath through your nose or mouth, whichever feels softer, like a quiet sigh that whispers to your nervous system that it can begin to let go. Once more, breathe in calmly and steadily, noticing the coolness of the air as it enters. Breathe out a little more slowly than you breathed in, letting the exhale lengthen and carry away some of the static of the day. You do not need to force anything because your breath already knows how to guide you toward rest when you give it space. As you continue breathing naturally, let your awareness gently scan the room you are in. Notice any sounds around you, whether close or far away, and simply acknowledge them without labeling them as good or bad. Each sound can become part of the background, part of the soft landscape that holds you, rather than something that disturbs you. Notice the feeling of the surface beneath you, steady and dependable, fully available to hold your weight. Allow any part of you that has been holding itself up, bracing, or tensing to settle more deeply into that support. You are not required to hold everything together in this moment, because the bed, the chair, and the earth beneath them can help carry you. If you would like to feel a gentle sense of connection, you are welcome, just once, to leave a comment sharing where you are listening from, so this calm space becomes a quiet constellation of resting hearts reaching across the world. Now begin to turn your attention inward toward the simple rhythm of your breathing. You do not need to breathe deeper than is comfortable, simply more aware. Notice the rise of your chest or belly as you inhale, and the gentle fall as you exhale, like waves arriving and returning, patient and eternal. Bring your awareness to the top of your head. Imagine a soft, warm light resting there, like the first glow of a quiet sunrise or the last light of an evening candle. With each breath out, let that light begin to melt tension, smoothing the muscles of your scalp, your temples, and your forehead. Let that gentle warmth travel down around your eyes. Soften the tiny muscles that work so hard all day to focus, to scan, to stay alert. Allow your eyelids to become a little heavier, whether your eyes are already closed or slowly closing now in their own timing. Bring the relaxation down into your cheeks, your jaw, the corners of your mouth. Unclench your teeth, letting a small space form between them, and allow your tongue to rest comfortably, no longer pressed against the roof of your mouth. Notice how even this simple act sends a message through your body that it is safe to release. Let the warm light continue down your neck, easing any tightness, any sense of holding, any invisible effort you have been carrying there. With each exhale, imagine the muscles along the sides and back of your neck softening like gently unwinding threads. Your head feels supported, your throat feels open, and your voice, even if silent, no longer needs to strain. Now allow the relaxation to flow into your shoulders. So many days you lift them without realizing, guarding, bracing, preparing. Tonight, they are invited to rest, sliding down and away from your ears, growing heavier, more grounded, and profoundly at ease. Feel that softness moving along your upper arms, down through your elbows, into your forearms, your wrists, your hands, and each of your fingers. If your hands have been gripping the day, picture them gently opening, palms soft, fingers relaxed. Any last bits of tension in your arms can drip away, as if they are dissolving into the surface beneath you. Bring your attention now to your chest. Notice the subtle rising and falling with each breath, a quiet rhythm that has carried you through every moment leading up to this one. If there has been tightness here, pressure, worry, or lingering emotion, imagine the warm light resting across your chest like a gentle hand, steady and kind. With every inhale, feel your ribcage expand softly beneath that light. With every exhale, feel a little of that heaviness fade, as though the worries are being filtered out through your breath and released into the night. You do not need to fix anything right now. You only need to allow yourself to feel supported and safe. Let the warmth move down into your stomach and abdomen. This is a place that often holds tension, anxious knots, and quiet bracing. Imagine those knots loosening now, your belly softening, your breath able to travel more freely and fully through this space without resistance. Allow your hips to settle more deeply. Feel the weight of your pelvis grounding you, like an anchor that keeps you safe and steady even as your mind drifts peacefully. Your lower back releases little by little, each exhale creating more room for ease, more room for stillness. The relaxation flows down into your thighs. Let them feel heavy, embraced by the bed or cushion beneath you, no longer needing to hold strength or motion. All the energy you use to walk, to work, to stand, to push through your day is now allowed to quiet down. Soften your knees, your calves, your shins. As the warmth travels downward, imagine it rinsing away the last bits of tension, leaving behind a peaceful heaviness that feels comforting and safe. Your legs become relaxed pillars of calm that simply rest, supported and unhurried. Finally, let your awareness settle into your ankles, your heels, the arches of your feet, the pads beneath your toes. Imagine any leftover tension flowing gently out through the soles of your feet, sinking down and away from your body. Your whole body now, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, is invited into a unified state of softness and release. Take a slow, easy breath in, feeling this wave of relaxation as one connected experience. Breathe out and notice how you sink just a little deeper into stillness, as if your body is saying thank you. You are safe here, in this moment, in this body, in this soft space you are creating for yourself. Now, in your mind's eye, imagine that you are inside a gentle sanctuary that exists only for your rest. The room is lit with a tender, warm glow, perhaps from candles or fairy lights or lanterns, each one steady and soothing. Outside, the world continues, but the sounds are muffled and far away, unable to intrude on the calm that surrounds you here. In this sanctuary, there are no to-do lists posted on the walls, no clocks demanding attention, no expectations waiting on your shoulders. There is only comfort, soft blankets, a supportive pillow, a favorite scent in the air, and a sense that you are completely allowed to exist without performing. You are seen, you are safe, and you are welcome exactly as you are in this quiet space. If thoughts drift in, as they naturally will, greet them gently instead of pushing them away harshly. Imagine each thought as a small feather floating before you. With your next exhale, watch that feather drift off into the distance, landing somewhere soft where it no longer needs your attention. You do not need to chase it, because your rest is more important in this moment than solving or sorting anything. Return your focus once again to your breathing. Let each inhale be a quiet invitation to calm, and each exhale a long, soft release of tension. If your breath becomes slower on its own, allow that change, trusting that your body is guiding you deeper into relaxation safely and wisely. Feel how your body and mind are beginning to work together now, not in effort, but in surrender. Your muscles are loose, your thoughts are gentler, your heartbeat is steady, and your breath is like a lullaby moving through you. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are not late to anything in this moment, because this time is yours and yours alone. From here, you are ready to be carried into a soothing sleep journey, a story or visualization that will cradle your thoughts and keep them soft while you drift. You do not have to stay alert for every word, and you do not have to remember what is said. If you drift away into sleep halfway through, that is not missing out. That is success. So let your eyes grow heavier. Let your breathing stay slow and smooth, and let your body continue to melt into comfort. You are safe, you are cared for, and you are allowed to rest deeply now. You're doing wonderful. Even if your mind tries to argue, even if something inside you feels unsure, the simple truth is that you are here, you are breathing, and you are giving yourself this moment of softness, which is a profoundly kind thing to do. Let that reassurance settle over you like a warm blanket as you rest where you are. Feel how the surface beneath you is holding you completely, so you do not have to hold yourself up, not with your muscles, not with your thoughts, not with your worries. This is your place to exhale. As you lie here, imagine that the sanctuary you have been creating in your mind gently opens into an even deeper space of peace. The soft glow around you becomes richer and more comforting, like candlelight layered with moonlight, blending into a calm that feels like it was made only for you. The air is cool, clean, and quiet, and every breath you take connects your body to this safe, gentle stillness. You notice a doorway within your sanctuary, framed by soft lanterns that flicker with a golden white light. The doorway is slightly open, and from beyond it you sense an even quieter world, a place where your thoughts move more slowly, and your body feels even more at home. You are not being pushed to go there. Instead, you are being lovingly invited, as if that deeper calm has been waiting patiently for you all along. Take a slow breath in. As you exhale, imagine stepping gently toward that doorway in your mind, feeling completely unhurried, completely supported. You are not leaving anything important behind. You are simply moving closer to yourself, closer to rest, closer to the softness you deserve. When you reach the doorway, you pause for a moment and notice how peaceful it feels just to stand there. Nothing on the other side demands anything from you. Nothing expects you to perform, explain, or solve. With your next calm exhale, you step through. On the other side, you find yourself beneath a gentle twilight sky, the color of lavender and deep blue blending at the edges like watercolor. You are barefoot on a path that feels impossibly soft, like cushioned moss warmed by the memory of sunlight, cool enough to soothe, warm enough to comfort. Paper lanterns float above you at different heights, suspended in the air as if the night itself is holding them up, each one emitting a gentle, steady glow. You begin to walk along the path, although your body here in the waking world remains perfectly still and safe, resting deeply where it lies. With each imagined step forward, the lanterns brighten just a little, as though they recognize your presence and are glad you returned. You can feel how this place remembers you, how it welcomes you back without hesitation, without condition. The air carries the faint scent of jasmine, lavender, and something sweet like warm vanilla drifting lazily through the evening. Fireflies glow gently between the lanterns, moving slowly, never startling, like tiny messengers of calm guiding you further along the path. Every detail in this world is here to help your nervous system unwind, to remind your muscles that tension is no longer necessary. You notice how your breath naturally starts to match the rhythm of this place. You inhale as a lantern brightens, and you exhale as its glow softens, creating a slow, soothing pulse of light and breath working together. Your heart rate settles, your thoughts grow quieter, and your whole being begins to drift in tune with this peaceful environment. As you walk, the path opens to a spacious meadow under the twilight sky. The grass here is soft and velvety, brushed with silver at the tips as if dipped in moonlight, swaying ever so slightly in a gentle breeze. In the middle of the meadow is a wide, inviting resting place, covered in plush blankets, cushions, and woven quilts in comforting shades of cream, dusty rose, and muted blue. You make your way to this resting place and slowly sink down, feeling the softness rise up to meet you. The blankets cradle you, the cushions fit perfectly beneath you, and there is not a single part of your body left unsupported. Your shoulders relax even more. Your jaw is loose. Your eyes feel heavy, and your entire body understands that this is a place where nothing will be asked of you. Up above, the twilight deepens into a rich, dreamy indigo, and stars begin appearing one by one. They do not burst into brightness. They simply bloom gently into view, as if the sky is carefully revealing them so as not to startle you. Each star has a calm, steady glow, never harsh, never demanding your focus, just existing quietly as a reminder that light can be soft and patient. Imagine that each star represents a small part of your day that you carried with you. Some are moments of effort, some are worries, some are conversations, some are tasks unfinished, some are unspoken feelings. Up here in this peaceful sky, they are no longer heavy weights. They are simply points of gentle light, seen and acknowledged, but no longer pressing against your chest. As you rest on the blankets, imagine your breath sending a slow ripple across the sky. With each exhale, those stars drift a tiny bit further from you, not disappearing, just moving to a comfortable distance where they no longer crowd your mind. You know they will be there when you wake, if they are still needed. But for now, they are content to float quietly while you rest. Feel the breeze move around you like a soft, invisible embrace, brushing past your arms, across your face, through your hair. The air is the perfect temperature, cool enough to refresh your skin, warm enough to feel nurturing and safe. The breeze seems to carry a message, a gentle reminder that you are allowed to stop, to soften, to let this night hold you without resistance. You are doing wonderful by simply being here, letting go just a little more than before. You are doing wonderful by choosing rest, even if your thoughts are not perfectly quiet yet, because willingness itself is part of the healing. You are doing wonderful by letting your body feel heavy, letting your breath slow down, and letting your heart know that it does not have to be on guard every second. If a worry rises up, see it appear as a small lantern at the edge of the meadow. The lantern glows gently, holding that worry for you without judgment, without urgency. You do not have to hold it in your hands anymore. You can let the lantern take care of it for now, so your mind and body can drift deeper into rest. If another thought comes, place it in another lantern and watch as it floats slightly upward, hanging like a small star above the meadow, distant and calm. All the things you cannot control tonight are carefully, tenderly gathered into those lanterns, held in a space where they cannot weigh down your breathing. You are not abandoning them. You are simply trusting that they do not need your attention while you sleep. Now bring your awareness back to the sensation of your body resting in this imagined place and in your real space at the same time. Feel the softness beneath you, the weight of your limbs, the comfort of being still. Your muscles remember now what it feels like not to brace, not to rush, not to prepare for the next thing. Your breath floats in and out with ease. Inhale, calm. Exhale, release. Inhale, softness. Exhale, effort. Inhale, safety. Exhale every unnecessary story your mind tried to tell you about not being enough. With every breath, you are rewriting the message in your body, reminding it that right now, in this moment, you are safe. The sky above the meadow grows even more soothing, like velvet brushed in slow circles. The stars shimmer gently, no longer symbols of worry, but quiet companions watching over your rest. The lanterns holding your thoughts hum with a soft, protective glow, promising to guard what you set down so you do not have to hold it through the night. If your mind drifts, let it. If you stop following every word, that is perfectly okay, because this journey is not a lesson to learn, it is a place to feel. You can let the sound of this guidance blur into a gentle background hum, like distant waves or a soft lullaby. You are allowed to rest without earning it. You are allowed to feel tired without apologizing for it in your thoughts. You are allowed to accept comfort without questioning whether you deserve it, because you absolutely do. Your body has carried you. Your mind has worked so hard. Your heart has felt so much. And now it is time to let this night carry you instead. Imagine now that the blankets beneath you rise and fall with your breath, as if they are part of a quiet cloud floating above the meadow. With each inhale, the cloud lifts you a tiny bit, cradling you in softness. With each exhale, it settles back down, rocking you in a rhythm that feels deeply safe, deeply familiar, as if you have belonged to this peace forever. Your body grows heavier in the most comforting way, anchored by safety but loosened from strain. Your mind grows quieter, thoughts stretching out into slower shapes, fewer edges, more spaciousness. Your heart rests in a gentler beat, no longer rushing, no longer gripping, simply existing in harmony with your breath. If sleep begins to wrap around you now, welcome it like a kind friend who has arrived right on time. If you hover in that dreamy space between waking and sleeping, let yourself enjoy it, because that too is rest. That too is healing for your body and mind. You do not need to reach for anything more. The journey is carrying you exactly where you need to go. Stay nestled in your meadow of softness, beneath your patient sky, surrounded by lanterns that hold your worries far away from your resting body. Know that this place is yours to return to whenever you need, and that no door will ever be closed to you here. You are safe, you are held, you are doing wonderful, and you are allowed to drift peacefully now as the night keeps watch and your dreams begin to glow quietly in the distance. Now let's fly across the sleepy night sky. Drifting higher, feel how your body stays soft and heavy, safely resting where you are, while your mind slips into a gentle, weightless glide above the world. You are not leaving anything behind that needs you. Everything important is on pause for now, quietly waiting until morning, and this journey belongs completely to your rest. Above you, the sky opens like a velvety indigo quilt, stitched with silver threads of starlight, and each star seems to glow just a little warmer as you rise closer, as if it recognizes you and is glad you are here. The cool night air that cradles you is calm, kind, and slow, wrapping around you like a soft shawl, easing any leftover tension from your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, and the space between your eyebrows. As you float, notice a gentle river of light stretching across the sky, a luminous path formed from millions of quiet stars, shimmering in muted golds and blues, guiding the way forward. You drift toward this starry pathway with complete ease, as if your breath is the wind itself, steady and unrushed, carrying you along. With every inhale, your mind clears just a little more. With every exhale, your body melts deeper into safety and stillness. Far below, the world has grown soft around the edges, like a watercolor painting left to blur under a gentle mist. Tiny pools of warm light shimmer in the distance where towns rest. Lamps dim behind curtains, and quiet streets breathe in the stillness of the late hour. You feel completely separate from any noise or pressure that may exist down there, floating in a space where nothing is expected of you and everything is patient. Ahead, you notice something new appearing along the river of light. There are small, floating lanterns drifting in the sky, each one holding a soft, candle-like glow, hovering at different heights, forming a slow-moving constellation of their own. As you draw closer, you sense that each lantern gently holds a wish, a memory, or a moment of peace that someone in the world needed, and the sky has been keeping them safe. One lantern drifts within reach, its glow a gentle rose gold that feels comforting even before you touch it. You do not need to open it with your hands. Simply by being near, the lantern understands what your heart has been carrying, without judgment, without hurry. It gathers up the weight of today, the thoughts that looped too many times, the worries that tried to sit on your chest, and it tucks them carefully into its light, softening every sharp edge until it becomes nothing more than a quiet, distant hum. You watch as the lantern slowly glides a little farther away, not abandoning you, but holding what no longer needs to travel with you tonight. You feel lighter in an honest and gentle way, as if you have been unhooked from invisible strings, free to rest without needing to solve or fix anything. Another breath in, slow and easy, and another breath out, releasing even more than you realized you were carrying. Further along this sleepy night sky path, you notice an island of light ahead, suspended high above the world like a floating sanctuary. As you approach, you see that it is a small moonlit garden resting on a cloud, edged with low stone walls covered in pale climbing flowers that glow faintly, like petals dipped in starlight. The cloud beneath it is thick and soft, holding the entire garden with the gentleness of a cupped hand. You drift down effortlessly onto the cloud and feel it support you, steady and quiet, like the most comfortable bed you could imagine. Around you, tall, slender trees with silver blue leaves sway to an invisible lullaby, their branches whispering calm promises that tonight is for comfort, for slowness, for deep and unbroken rest. Every leaf that shimmers seems to hush a lingering thought, soothing it until it falls silent. A narrow path of soft light winds through the garden, and you follow it at a gentle pace that never strains, never rushes. With each step, the cloud beneath your feet feels pillowy and secure, and the air carries the quiet scent of lavender, chamomile, and warm rain on stone, blending into the perfect aroma of tranquility. Your breath naturally falls into rhythm with your steps, in and out, slow and smooth, like a tide moving along the shore of sleep. Along the path, you notice delicate glass bells hanging from arching branches, unmoving yet softly glowing from within. As you pass, they begin to chime, not sharply, but in gentle, distant notes that sound like memories of kindness. Each soft chime feels like a reminder that you have made it through so many days, so many moments, so many challenges, and that here, in this suspended garden of night, you are allowed to feel proud and deeply tired at the same time. You arrive at a cozy resting alcove formed by an open crescent of smooth stone, cushioned with thick, cloud-like blankets in muted shades of moonlight and dawn. A low lantern glows near your feet like a friendly star that has come down to keep watch beside you, its light steady and protective without being bright. You sink into the softness, feeling the cloud cradle every curve of your body, supporting your head, your back, your legs, your hands, until nothing feels strained. Above, the stars rearrange themselves into gentle patterns that feel personal somehow, like secret letters written across the sky just for you. You do not need to read them. You only need to feel the sense that you are seen, understood, and quietly honored by the universe in this moment. The night is vast, but it is never empty, and you are not lost inside it. You are held within it, cocooned in quiet starlit care. A soft voice, maybe the voice of the sky itself, seems to murmur that it is safe for you to rest now. You have already done enough for today, more than enough, and you do not have to prove anything to be allowed deep peace. Your only task in this place is to breathe softly, to let your thoughts slow down, and to let your body sink further into comfort. You let your awareness drift to your toes, noticing how they soften and relax, no longer gripping against the day. That softness travels up through your feet, your ankles, your calves, wrapping them in a warm, loosening calm. Your knees, your thighs, your hips release, like knots being gently undone with infinite patience. Your belly becomes loose and easy, rising and falling with your breath in a calm tide. and your chest feels less guarded, less tight, as if invisible hands have lifted a weight from your ribs. Your shoulders slide down by a fraction, that small but powerful shift that tells your body the danger has passed. There is no battle here, only rest. Down your arms, all the way to your fingertips, the tension dissolves like mist in morning light. The muscles along your neck soften. The tiny ones around your mouth release. Your tongue rests comfortably, and your eyelids grow heavier with every passing moment, as if dusted with sleepy starlight. Thoughts might still pass through, but they are slower now, quieter, like clouds drifting lazily across a vast night sky without any urgency to arrive anywhere. You allow each thought to float past without chasing it, trusting that whatever truly matters will still be there after sleep has cared for you. A gentle breeze moves through the garden, carrying small, glowing petals that drift lazily through the air like tiny lanterns. One lands near your hand and flickers softly, and as you watch it, you feel an old worry loosening, one that may have stayed with you longer than it needed to, slowly unwrapping itself from your heart. It does not disappear in a dramatic flash. Instead, it simply grows lighter, more distant, until it becomes something that no longer grips you tightly. You realize that this place, this floating garden on a cloud in the sleepy night sky, exists for moments like this, when your spirit needs proof that it is allowed gentleness. You are allowed to be soft, to be quiet, to be resting, without having to earn it first. The garden seems to nod in agreement as the trees sway, the bells glow, and the lantern by your side hums its wordless lullaby. Somewhere nearby, you hear the sound of a distant waterfall made of starlight, a slow and silvery rush that never crashes, only pours like a cosmic music of calm. In your mind, you walk there without moving your physical body, drifting toward the sound along another path of soft light. When you arrive, you see arcs of liquid light falling gently into a small pool that reflects every star above, the surface unbroken except for the tiniest ripples of shimmering dreams. You lean close to the pool and see your reflection, but it is you without the exhaustion, without the self-doubt, without every unkind thing you have ever silently told yourself. The version looking back at you is the one the universe recognizes, steady, tender-hearted, trying so hard, deserving of rest, worthy of grace. The waterfall seems to wash through that image, blessing it, and when it clears, all you see is calm. As you breathe with this vision, your inner world grows softer. If a thought of tomorrow appears, it arrives like a feather and drifts away again before it can become heavy. There is no need to arrange everything in your mind right now. No need to rehearse conversations or replay mistakes, because this moment is meant only for healing stillness. You return in your awareness to the resting alcove on the cloud, feeling that same incredible support beneath you. The lantern beside you has grown a little dimmer, not because it is fading, but because it knows your eyes are falling closed, and you no longer need as much light to feel safe. The garden is quieting even more now. Its sounds, its scents, its gentle luminous colors all blending into a single soft sensation of ease. Around the floating garden, the night sky continues to cradle countless dreams. Each star a gentle reminder that rest is part of the rhythm of everything that lives and grows. You sense that as you sleep, you will be watched over by this vast kindness that asks nothing of you except that you let go a little more. With every breath, your body feels heavier in the sweetest way, nestled fully, surrendered to warmth and quiet. If there is any small fragment of tension left, any tiny flicker of alertness clinging to the edges of your awareness, imagine placing it gently into a nearby lantern the way you did before. See it glow once, acknowledge it, and then float away to join the constellation of soft, distant lights that are learning how to loosen. You are not pushing anything away. You are allowing it to rest elsewhere while you drift into sleep. Your breath continues in calm waves, slow inhales filling your chest with cool starlit air, slow exhales sinking you deeper into the safe cradle beneath you. Your thoughts, if they appear at all, move like murmurs that never quite form complete sentences, dissolving before they can disturb the quiet. The sleepy night sky hums softly around you, a vast velvety reassurance that you are held, cherished, and free to drift. You allow your eyes to become fully heavy now, either closed already or sliding shut with the natural weight of deepening rest. The edges of the floating garden grow hazy and luminous, as if they are sliding seamlessly into your dreams. You do not need to choose when to let go. Your body knows, your breath knows, the gentle night knows, and together they guide you quietly over the threshold into sleep. Stay here, in this cradle of cloud and starlight, floating softly in the sleepy night sky, while your mind drifts further away from the day and deeper into warmth, softness, and safety, for as long as your body desires.